Welcome to Food Label Friday, the only show giving you full disclosure about the labels on your food and the ingredients they hide. Tofurkey plant-based sausage. With all of the veggie substitutes for burgers, hot dogs and sausages often get lost in the shuffle. Tofurkey's brand of sausages actually tastes good. It's been quite some time since I've actually eaten one, but I have to admit the flavor is very rich. The meat alternative craze has really blown up all over the country. It was such a hot topic in Arkansas that in 2019, Tofurkey and the American Civil Liberties Union filed a lawsuit to fight an Arkansas law that prohibits the labeling of plant-based meat alternatives as burgers or hot dogs. Basically, the state was charging a $1,000 civil fine for every plant-based product labeled as meat. This level of stupidity should be unacceptable from elected officials. There were so many other things that were actually important to worry about in 2019. Anyway, let's take a look at these ingredients. Many of these appear to be safe, but let's review some of the questionable ones. Calcium chloride. Calcium chloride is an odorless white crystalline solid compound that is highly soluble in water. Calcium chloride poses some serious health and safety hazards. If ingested, calcium chloride can lead to burns in the mouth and throat, excess thirst, vomiting, stomach pain, low blood pressure, and other possible severe health effects. It can also irritate skin by causing excessive dryness or desiccating moist skin. In extreme cases of exposure or ingestion, this chemical can cause skin burns, cardiac disturbances, respiration issues, and seizures. Because of the hazards posed by calcium chloride, it is important to exercise caution when handling this material, whether in the workplace or any other setting. Calcium chloride is used in a wide range of industries. Namely, this material is used to make road de-icing agents and brine, and for some reason they decided this should be placed in food. Vital wheat gluten. Vital wheat gluten is also known as seitan. Seitan is a popular vegan meat substitute made entirely out of hydrated gluten, and it's the main protein found in wheat. It is still a nutritious food that is high in protein and minerals while low in carbs and fat. It contains roughly the same amount of protein as animal meat and is a good source of several minerals. It is also low in carbohydrates and fats. Seitan is high in protein. However, it is an incomplete protein source as it contains very little lysine, an essential amino acid. Seitan is nutritious, but it is still a highly processed food and should be consumed in moderation. Seitan must be avoided by anyone who cannot tolerate wheat or gluten. Prepackaged varieties can be high in sodium too. Some research suggests that consuming gluten may increase gut permeability and cause unpleasant symptoms in some people. This is known as increased intestinal permeability and is associated with a higher risk of food sensitivities, inflammation, and autoimmune diseases. Expeller pressed canola oil. Canola is an oilseed crop created through plant crossbreeding. It was developed as an edible version of the rapeseed plant, which harbors toxic compounds. Most canola crops are genetically modified to improve oil quality and increase plant tolerance to herbicides. In fact, over 90% of the canola crops grown in the United States are GMO. Sunflower oil. This is a vegetable oil that's made by chemically treating tough seeds and legumes to make them into a pourable, somewhat more human-friendly liquid which is often deodorized. This includes canola, corn, cottonseed, safflower, sunflower of course, rice bran, and soy oils. Potassium chloride. This is a salt substitute. The National Institutes of Health writes that it is used as a supplement for people who are potassium deficient or intravenously for people who may be dehydrated. Potassium chloride can cause irritation and vomiting. Now, when looking at the nutrition facts, always look at the serving size. In this example, it is 1 sausage link and it's 4 servings per package. The sodium content is 490 milligrams per serving. If you eat 4 of these, you're ingesting 1,960 milligrams of sodium. There are plenty of people who can eat 4 sausages this size. Now imagine that plus all of the sodium from the condiments. Remember, the American Heart Association recommends no more than 2,300 milligrams of sodium per day and moving toward an ideal limit of no more than 1,500 milligrams of sodium per day for most adults. If you must eat this, I suggest just 1 and be aware of the ingredients of each added condiment. But the best thing to do would be not to eat this at all. Next week, we will open up the secrets of another food item. Until then, always read your labels. Make sure you subscribe, like, and share. Click the notification bell so you'll be notified when we upload new videos. Find The Awakening Frequency on Twitter, Instagram, and on Facebook. Research is key. Always do your own research and never just listen to what people tell you. We are The Awakening Frequency. Out of the millions of potential subscribers, we just want to reach one so each one can teach one. Peace.